The first one on our list is a scooterist who narrowly escapes a landslide in Indonesia. This video shows the moment a scooterist narrowly avoided being buried by a huge landslide. This landslide happened in Indonesia. Since then, the shocking video has gone viral on social media many times with different claims. Recently, it was shared widely on messaging apps like WhatsApp with the claim that the event happened in Goa. Before that, it was shared as a video from Meghalaya. Metro TV News says that the landslide happened near the towns of Cianjur and Sukanagara in Indonesia. The video shows a man on a scooter getting away just in time as a high piece of land collapses and falls onto the road. The man was caught on camera giving up his two-wheeler and running away to avoid being buried alive. His scooter, on the other hand, was completely buried by the mud avalanche. The second one is whale calf, which was rescued by a man. A man who used a small boat to save a whale calf caught in nets off the Gold Coast could be fined almost $27,000. The man helped the sick animal while it took the government more than 2 hours to get there. He said he took off his shirt and put on swimming fins, then dove into the water off Burley Heads with his knife to free the baby whale's pectoral fin from the net, which was cutting into its flesh. He was between 8 and 9 meters deep. Because of the adrenaline, his heart was just pumping, he said, talking about how he kept coming back up. No one knows how long the calf, which is thought to be a humpback, had been stuck in the trap. A person with a drone saw it around 7 a.m., and at 9:45 a.m., a crew from the Department of Agriculture and Fisheries got there. But the man had already set the whale free, which made the crowd of people watching from the cliffs above the water cheer. On social media, the person who helped was called a hero, but he now faces a fine of up to $26,900 for getting in the way of shark control nets. The next one on our list is the biggest fish caught ever. A fisherman named Beatty caught a 900-pound tuna, which is thought to be the biggest fish ever caught in Welsh waters. Off the coast of Pembrokeshire, Simon Beatty and his friend Jason Knott caught the bluefin tuna. The huge 9-foot fish was caught, measured, and then put back in the water. Campaigners said that Welsh waters now have some of the biggest fish in the world, and they want to set up a fishery to bring in anglers from all over the world. Mr. Beatty, who is from Sarn, Bridgend, caught the tuna on his way back from fishing in the Celtic Deeps, which is about 30 miles off the coast of West Wales. During the hour-long fight, he gave the rod to Mr. Knott from Quaman Rhondda Synon Taff while working with skipper Andrew Alsop. It was measured from the tip of the nose to the fork in the tail. A well-known formula was then used to estimate its weight. This is by far the largest fish ever caught in Welsh waters. The biggest one before that was about 600 pounds. The fish was brought up to the boat to be measured, and then it was towed to make sure its gills got enough oxygen before it was set free. The Atlantic bluefin tuna is also called the giant bluefin tuna because of its size and speed in the water, when extinct in UK waters in the 1960s because of commercial overfishing and climate change. But over the past 10 years, they have been seen feeding in large groups between July and December. Fourth on our list is a giant grouper fish that devours a shark. A wild grouper fish ate a whole shark in one bite, which was caught on video and is an amazing sight. The majority of a grouper's diet is made up of crabs and other crustaceans, but they also eat slow-moving fish. Sharks, on the other hand, are rarely served. Because they like to live deep in the ocean, there aren't many records of them. However, in 2014, a fisherman from Florida caught one taking a black-tip shark right off the line. When the grouper showed up, 11 sharks were cleaning the body of a big swordfish that weighed about 250 pounds. It then swallowed up one of the small sharks called a dogfish, and the whole thing was caught on camera. Groupers are big fish with bones, while sharks are made of cartilage. Both live in the deep sea between 700 and 2,000 feet down. Moving on next, a shark swallowed this man's camera. The curious nature of a tiger shark was caught on camera in a gripping video that was uploaded to Instagram, and it is certain to cause your mouth to drop. The footage was published by Zimmy the Kid and shows the shark attempting to devour the man's camera. The video has been viewed hundreds of times, and there has been a ton of comments left on it. In the footage, a tiger shark can be seen swimming close to the Insta360 camera before biting it. After only a few seconds, it makes an attempt to consume the device. On the other hand, the camera is able to film everything, even the interior of the shark's body cavity. What are your reactions to this dramatic video? Sixth on our list is the mako shark landing on a fishing boat. When a big mako shark jumped out of the water and landed on a fishing boat in New Zealand, the crew didn't know what to do with it. The incident happened over the weekend when Churchies charter NZ skipper Ryan Churches was fishing with 5 customers off the coast of Whitianga, a small town in northern New Zealand. as the group tried to catch kingfish, a mako shark, which churches said weighed about 330 pounds and seemed to fly out of the ocean, landed on the boat with a heavy thud. In the video, the big fish was seen flopping around as it tried to get back into the water. People say that after about 2 minutes on the bow, the shark was able to get off the boat. The mako shark is the fastest shark species we know of. It lives in tropical or warm temperate waters like the ocean off the coast of New Zealand. Smithsonian says that it can move at speeds of about 50 kilometers per hour with bursts up to 46 miles per hour. The next one we have on our list is a stunning storm that was caught on camera. As it hangs over a road in a Midwestern state, the spiraling weather system looks almost ghostly. As it swirled above the Midwestern U.S., this beautiful storm may be the most beautiful one ever caught on camera. In the background, you can hear thunder and see a bluish light shining through the clouds as the storm moves around in the sky. In the stunningly beautiful video, there is a clear break between the ground and the clouds above. On June 19, 2015, the video was taken near Wall, South Dakota. The storm was moving very quickly along the interstate, which amazed drivers. Someone stopped a few times on I-90 going east to take these great photos and videos. Eighth on our list is huge chunks of land swallowed by sinkholes in Kenya. On May 1, a sinkhole opened up in Kericho, Kenya, after a lot of rain fell in the area. At first, the sinkhole sucked in water from a big puddle, then it quickly ate up big chunks of land. The scary scene happened in the East African Rift Valley, which is a part of the African plate that is slowly breaking apart due to tectonic activity. This rift system has a lot of volcanic activity, like lava eruptions from cracks along the rifts, and big volcanoes like Mount Kilimanjaro and Mount Kenya. Shifts in the plates can reveal cracks, holes, and voids underground, which can be seen if the soil on top wears away, as happened in Kericho. Over the past few weeks, the area has been hit by several rainstorms that have caused a lot of damage and killed more than 100 people. The USGS says that sinkholes don't happen very often, but they can happen in many places around the world. Meteorologist Scott Sutherland of the Weather Network says that it is easy to understand how they were made since they are just the result of water, erosion, and time. When water flows into the ground, it filters through the topsoil's dirt, rock, sand, and even the rock in the bedrock below. If the bedrock is made of gypsum, limestone, or dolomite, the water can dissolve some of the sediments that make up the rock and wear it away. This can take a long time with normal water, but if it happens over and over, it can make big holes and even whole cave systems in the rock. If, on the other hand, the water is acidic because it has soaked up carbon dioxide before it seeps through the topsoil, this can speed up the process by a lot. Ninth is a giant crocodile captured in the Philippines. A saltwater crocodile that is 6.1 meters long was caught in Bunawan, which is 515 miles southeast of Manila. Villagers and experienced hunters caught a 6.1 meter saltwater crocodile over the weekend after a 3-week hunt in Bunawan Township in Agusan del Sur province, where terrified villagers have reported at least one deadly attack. The crocodile is the biggest one caught alive in the Philippines in recent years. It weighs 1,075 kilograms and is thought to be at least 50 years old. Teresa Mundita Lim of the government's Protected Areas and Wildlife Bureau said that wildlife officials were trying to find out if it was the biggest catch of its kind in the world. The largest crocodile ever kept in captivity was a saltwater crocodile caught in Australia. It was 5.48 meters long. Saltwater crocodiles can live for more than 100 years and grow to be 7 meters long. Villagers in Bunawan, which is about 515 miles southeast of Manila, were happy when the crocodile was caught. About 100 people had to pull it by rope from the creek to a clearing, where a crane lifted it onto a truck. Lastly, we have on our list diver capturing rare footage of a sea angel swimming under the ice. Alexander Semenov is a marine biologist who studies invertebrates. He has seen a lot of strange sea creatures in his work. He is also the head of the diving team at the White Sea Biological Station of Moscow State University. This means that he often dives in tough conditions. He also has a long list of impressive titles, and he has been a professional photographer for 9 years. Scientific macro photography in natural settings is what he is most interested in. This method lets us see animals that can't be studied well in a lab, like soft-bodied planktonic organisms or creatures that live in one place on the seafloor. His personal goal is to take pictures of underwater life and get more people interested in marine biology. He does this by sharing all of his findings on social media and in person through public lectures, movies, exhibitions, and other media events. In the video clip below, Semenov shows us all that the ocean has to offer. When he was diving under the ice in the White Sea in Russia, the video was taken. So this was all about what a man captured on his camera that shocked the world. And if you liked today's video, then do check out more videos like this on our channel. Also, do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button for more updates.